Hey YouTubers, my name's Isaac. I'm new to the YouTube. Subscribe to my channel when you get a chance. Hopefully you like this video. Today I'm talking to you about social media and mental health. They kind of much go hand in hand like peanut butter and jelly in a way. So yeah, we'll dive right into it. But before then, I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about myself. I'm Isaac, that's my name. I'm 24 years old. I'm an avid traveler, and I'm trying to figure out my life and just trying to live it one day at a time and enjoy it, while I can. Because life is short, life is precious, and it's beautiful. And go right into mental health. So mental health, it's important. Just like physical health, like going to the gym. You're trying to, when you go to the gym, you try to work on your body, and you try to get ripped, try to get the summer bod, like everyone else's desires. But yeah, that's important. That's great. Kudos. Everyone should go to the gym, I feel like. I go to the gym. Well, not recently. I had a little, injury. But when I go back to the gym, I'm going to get back into it like I used to, or my training. But mental health is really important because your brain really guides your whole body. Without your brain, you won't be able to move. You know what I mean? You want to be alive, really, when you think about it, because you need your brain. You also need your heart, but you need your brain the most importantly. It's what guides you and directs you in what you're doing. So if your brain is not right and your body's not going to be right, then overall you're not going to be all right. You know what I mean? So it's very, very important. It's like the yin and yang. But mental health is scary to talk about because in a way, in the media, it's still a negative stigma. Why? Because people don't want to talk about themselves feeling down. Everyone wants to talk about themselves being happy. But it's like, how? You're not always happy all the time. You can't be, And that's where a lot of people go wrong. Even myself, I'm definitely included in this one. I'm always trying to figure out how to be happy all the time. But it's like, I just can't. You're going to feel happy. You're going to feel sad. You're going to feel mad. You're going to feel all those emotions. I mean, that's what makes us humans. And also it makes us human and separates us from the other animals in the species is that we have reason, that we think. You know what I mean? Animals, they don't really think, they just eat, hunt, sleep, repeat. Humans, we have compassion, most of us, we have compassion, we have understanding of the way things are, when we're presented with something, and we just, we try to understand our surroundings, which is very important. And most importantly, we all just want to be loved. That's very, very important. And supported. And not feel judged. And that's what it's hard for a lot of people that are going through depression and suicidal ideation to open up about their problems because they feel like, man, if I say something, people are going to look at me like I'm crazy. When you're not really crazy, you're just suffering internally. And the other person, if they're insensitive, they can't really step in your shoes. And that's where the problem lies. And you look at all these celebrities, and people, regular people that commit suicide, like look at Anthony Bourdain as an example. No one would have thought he would, he'd go, and the way that terrible situation that happened. He was an avid traveler. He was on the Travel Channel, had his own show. He always looked like he was having a good time, Like, you just don't know. Even Avicii, the Swedish DJ, he looked like he was having a good time going to festivals and parties and all that, and, it's scary. But it also plays in a way with medication, self-medication, like pills and alcohol and drugs, which, they're all vices that doesn't really make your depression better, you know what I mean? What can help is seeking medical treatment first and foremost, for sure, and meditation, going to the gym, riding a bike, going for a hike, just being out in nature, out and about. That really helps you, I feel like, clear your mind because it's all a mental game. And if you don't take care of your health, your mental health, things just don't add up. Things could go really tragic. It could be really tragic. So definitely I recommend people to open up more. Try to find someone that you're close to and just reach out to someone, try to gain support. Another thing that I hate about what people say is suicide is selfish. Excuse me? What the heck did you just say? It ain't selfish, because the person's going through something internally that you can't see because it's not physical. I get that. But they're really suffering inside. And for you to say that, it just makes the person not want to open up to you. They don't trust you. And it just doesn't make it any better for them. You know what I mean? So you just got to try to understand that other person and step in their shoes, step in their world. Because if you judge someone, you just push them away, really. You know what I mean? And who are you to judge? Because no one is perfect. You know what I mean? Don't try to think your poo don't stink like you're the Queen of England or something. Everyone goes through the same problems. Whether they want to admit it or not, we all go through some tough times. And I feel like social media, it paints a fake image. We all try to post our great pictures going to the party, or show off our great lives, or overshare things. I don't do that, but other people do that. But yeah, it's just like no one's lives are perfect. Just because the person may be richer than you, more handsome than you, more talented or whatever, doesn't mean that they have it easy. No way. Everyone goes through a different journey, different hardships, but we're all not going to be happy all the time. And that's just the way life is, because life is hard. It's like a roller coaster. It goes up, it goes down. But yeah, I'll talk to you a little bit about myself. When I was younger, I was going through some really tough times. I had suicidal ideation. I never really went through it, like self-harm or anything crazy, no way. But I thought about it. I thought about death. Growing up, I didn't really think about living long. I didn't want to live long. My motto was live fast, die young. All the greats died young. Tupac's 25. He got shot, though. Biggie's 24. Got shot, though. Who else? Yeah, there's a lot of, people in history that died young. And I just thought, I just want to just do something. I was rushing to try to do something great, so I could leave something and then, die young. But, that's not really good to think about, because you just got to think about, trying to live long, but you can't predict how long you're going to live. You just got to take every day as it comes and live every day like it's your last. Now I'm 24, and, that's not bad, especially in the urban African-American male community. Living past, like, your 20s, that's, like, crazy, especially past 25. That is, like, kudos to you, because that's rare to live past 25 as a young black male, Because by that time, you're either, dead or in jail, especially in, like, the hood, I'm not from the hood, but I'm just saying in general, like, it's hard to be living past 25. But, yeah, suicide is something that is a very tough topic, I understand, because it's like the second leading cause of death in a lot of young people between the ages of 15 and 24 years old, and it increases when you're past 45. That's when you can have your midlife crisis, and then when you retire from age 64 to 80 years old, suicide peaks because you're retired, and sometimes, sometimes you're in a nursing home, or your family leaves you in a nursing home, and you're like, damn, my life is like, I'm stuck in a nursing home. You don't have that freedom. That's what it is. I think when you're older and you feel like you're losing that freedom, you just feel like, what am I doing with my life? And I guess that's what suicide peaks. And they also say that suicide, it doesn't really tend to peak during Christmas or the holidays as much people assume it is. It actually peaks during springtime, which is crazy. But I can see that after winter ends, blossoms, flowers, everything. So we just think, screw it, I'm gonna do it. But yeah, suicide it happens a lot, and it's just a horrible epidemic. And drugs and alcohol and any other vice that you use, it just makes it 100 times worse, And another thing is the suicide hotlines. They're great in theory, but I think that it doesn't really work. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but if that was me, and I'm really, going through some really dark dark times, I'm not gonna want to pick up the phone and talk to a random stranger and say, you know what, I'm thinking about ending my life. You know, because on the other line, the suicide hotline person can, either call the cops on you if you're, they think you're in danger of harming yourself, and you don't really trust that other person, and trust is very important. If you don't trust someone, you're not going to open up to them, or let alone, do anything with them. Trust goes a long way. You got to earn it, you know what I mean? It's just like respect. You got to earn it too. So, yeah. Suicide, ideation, I feel like it happens to anyone, there's no discrimination of gender, race, or how much money you make, because, it could happen to anybody. Just because you're rich doesn't mean you're immune to problems. Sometimes your problems multiply with your wealth. As crazy as that sounds, but it's true. Like Biggie said, more money, more problems. Ain't that the truth? Amen to that. So, yeah. I just feel like we just need to be able to discuss our topics, especially with social media as a great platform as it is, especially YouTube. Thank God for YouTube. We should all be able to voice our opinions and express ourselves and just leave it all in the open. And if anyone has anything they want to say, or, is going through anything, just leave your comments down on my video. And even email me if you want. I'll put it in this video too if you want to talk to me about anything. I won't judge because I've been there, and there's 7.5 billion people in the world out here, and we're all going through tough times, Like, we may not show it out there, but we all are. We all have problems, and it's just normal. So don't think you're alone, because you're never alone. And you feel like no one understands you, your support, your family, or your partner, whoever you're with, just know that I got you. I understand. So just confide in me if you want to. I'm here to listen. And we'll all be all right one day. Things will be better as technology improves. Hopefully our minds improve as well. So just know that better days are coming, and suicide is not the answer. Suicide is the permanent solution to a temporary situation. Always remember that. All right, guys, I'm going to go. Catch you soon on the next video. Subscribe, please. Peace. Holla.